to the love and walk come driving age. And the youth can't even read a license plate. We send them go to school, but them bound to the brace, limitations of time and space.
Our youth represent vibrant possibilities for development now and in the future, reads a line from Jamaica's current draft green paper for the National Youth Policy. The nation's youth, as defined by the United Nations, are those within the 15 to 24 age group. They play a critical role in Jamaica achieving economic growth and development. It is for this reason that State Minister in the Youth Ministry, Floyd Green, recently hosted a consultation session with young leaders from across the nation.
Shantae French, and I'm the Regional Assistant Secretary.
My name is Sean Edwards, Student Council President at St. George's College and also the NSCC Assistant Treasurer.
My name is Alton Ratchery, President of the National Secondary Student Council.
They and their peers were introduced to the Youth State Minister's vision and course of action for the way forward.
But more important to hear from you, because in my vision and in my direction, I believe that you have the answers, the solutions to the problems facing our young people.
So what are some of the things that the Youth Ministry plans to focus on in the next couple years?
We can make it if we try. Only if we try.
Both of you would have been involved in the configuration of the youth policy. You know, it's now at green paper stage. After the green paper, there were some consultations that were had. We're now collating all of that information to see the, positive, constructive suggestions that were made in relation to the youth policy. So we will have to spend some time reviewing what is there. After we've reviewed what is there, then moving forward to put forward a policy that captures the vision that we have for the ministry in the quickest possible time. We want to revamp them. We want to revamp how they are looked at. We want to revamp the approach that we take to them. Now they're branded as safe spaces. We want to change that. We want them to be seen as creative places. We want to change them from really youth information centers to youth innovation communities. So we're going to start looking at our information centers as our thinking labs and creative spaces. How are we going to do that in a real way? One, we're going to form what we call a youth advisory council. In essence, it's a group of advisors for the minister. In the short term, it's a group of advisors, youth advisors, for the ministers of education and youth. The advisory council will sit, meet with the ministers will go over their ideas with them, the advisory council will give feedback that ministers can then take into account when crafting policy. There was a time that there used to be a youth parliament. We believe it is critical in reinforcing ideas of democracy, rights, responsibilities. We know a lot of our young people have given up on politics regardless of political party, right? We have to, through agencies like the Youth Parliament that can engage young people in parliamentary style debates on real issues, find a way to re-engender that trust, that confidence, and for them to understand what politics really is. So we're going to bring back the Youth Parliament. We want to bring it back this year. We believe that Youth Month should be a celebration of youth culture. We want to ensure that Youth Month is alive, that Youth Month has the energy that is getting our young people into productive activity, right? We believe that things like in Youth Month, we should have something like a youth festival, right? That celebrates our young people in a real way. And in other areas, in terms of culture, in terms of art, that is what we want to look at.
The youth need to know, the knowledge are the key to any possibility that them can achieve. The youth need to know the ways to the truth.
But we want you to understand that this is your country, your ministry, and you are going to set the parameters. What then is the vision of the Ministry of Youth? And that is clearly to provide that platform that enables our young people to ensure that they can be the global world changers that we know they are. This is about us working together to frame the Jamaica that we all want to see.
So the school never witnessed them arrival. No, we never teach them the unity action. So I fear competition with them rival. Still the youth need to know the knowledge of the